Hello my dear students, hope you are fine and healthy. Welcome you all in English class. In previous video, we talked about sentences and their kinds. These are assertive sentence, negative sentence, interrogative sentence, imperative sentence and exclamatory sentence. In today's video, we are going to study about the part of a sentence. There are two parts of a sentence. First is subject and second is predicate. Subject means person or place spoken about in a sentence. Predicate, what is said about a subject in any sentence, is called predicate. Just remember, it always begins with verb. So, see the examples. Neha likes fairy tales. The boy is eating an apple. Mohan writes a letter. Geeta is sleeping in the room. Now see, in the first sentence, who likes the fairy tales? Neha. So, Neha is the subject of first sentence. In the second sentence, who is eating an apple? The boy. So, the boy is the subject. In the third sentence, who writes a letter? Here, Mohan writes a letter. So, Mohan is the subject. In fourth sentence, who is sleeping in the room? Geeta is sleeping in the room. So, Neha, the boy, Mohan, Geeta are the subjects of these sentences. It means that we speak something about these. These are the subject of the sentences. Now read the examples again. Neha likes fairy tales. The boy is eating an apple. Mohan writes a letter. Geeta is sleeping in the room. In these sentences, underlined words are predicates. See, all the predicates started with verb. In these sentences, likes fairy tales, is eating an apple, writes a letter, and is sleeping in the room are said about Neha, the boy, Mohan and Geeta. So these are the predicates of these sentences. To know more about it, let's read some examples. Study the following sentences which are divided into subjects and predicates. We love our country. In this sentence, who love our country? We. So we is subject, love our country is predicate. Some students were not present in the class. Who were not present in the class? Some students. So some students are subject. The farmer is plowing the field. The farmer is your subject. Is plowing the field is predicate. The sharp knife cut his finger. The sharp knife is subject, cut his finger is predicate. Mukesh and Raman are best friends, students. Sometimes in one sentence there are more than one subject, just like it. So here in this sentence, Mukesh and Raman, they both are the subject of the sentence. And our best friend is your predicate. Naman began to laugh. Naman is subject, began to laugh is your predicate. The sky is full of clouds. The sky is subject, is full of clouds is your predicate. The telephone needs repair now. The telephone is subject, needs repair now is your predicate. Health is wealth. Health is subject, is wealth is your predicate. Hopefully, you understood the parts of sentences. Now, let's solve an exercise so that you can understand subject and predicate better. This exercise is given on page number 10 in your Grammar Plus book. So get ready with your pen to solve the exercise. In this exercise, you have to find and underline the subject. See the exercise. The actor signed many autographs. So the actor is your subject. Janani looked up at the sky. Janani is your subject. Suzanne wrote a letter. Who wrote a letter? Suzanne. So Suzanne is your subject. I read in bed every day. I is your subject. We love playing chess. We is your subject. In this exercise, we have underlined the subject and will learn how to divide subject with their predicates. Let's solve one more exercise in which we have to separate the predicates with their subjects. I think you remember that when we divide predicates, it always begins with a verb. Let's move to exercise. Underline the predicates in these sentences. Look at the sentences first and see that the predicates started with verb. So, is my favorite actress is predicate. Came back home yesterday is your predicate. Will go to Bhutan next month is your predicate. Was making kite is predicate. Are beautiful is your predicate. Hopefully you understood the parts of sentences, subject and predicate well. Sentences को कितने parts में divide किया जाता है ये तो अब आप समझ ही गए होंगे. Sentence के kind की तरह ही sentence के part को भी जानना जरूरी होता है. Suppose you wanted to learn something, you have to practice more and more. In the same way, to make your understanding better in subject and predicate, let's move to practice time. Divide these sentences into subject and predicates. In this exercise, you have to separate the subject with their predicates. And remember, your predicate always started with verb. Spend some time in homework and solve the exercise. To get more knowledge, keep on watching and enjoying videos. Again, we will meet with new topic of grammar. Till then, thank you. Bye bye. Take care.